becomes her money. So that's what happened to me. So baby girl, so if my money leave my personal account to family account, which one you agree? You now be pinching the money into your account. Now when you enter your account, it is now your money. Because na me mess up the whole thing. You know, we marry, I tell her, your money is your money, my money is our money. See what I have for myself. Now any money that enter account is her own money. So now she's telling me that she used her money to buy the property. So my friend, I could not explain myself to today. That explanation has not been done. Because from that moment, I thought, okay, so what we are going to do. I'm going to make sure I will put some in your account, put some in your account, so you no longer take from year to year. You can imagine this year, this man playing me politics. This politics no go work. Yes or yes? And now I'm going to open my own Globus account, so I can be doing my own there. Yes or yes? No go no fight for this family. So I know say anyway, let me make mistake. We open the family account. I don't make mistake. I put a mandate that for her to withdraw the money, I must sign. She must sign. But for her to withdraw the money, only she will sign. Can you imagine the problem I put myself? So for me to get my money, I must sign, she must sign. Just to prove love, my brother, maybe small thing. While I with myself, maybe yeah. So but definitely, you know, I'm gonna go to Famu continue. Then I'll continue. Now while I with myself with that, but I don't cover myself. Amen. I was blind, now I can see. Let's continue, don't mind me, right? So while I wait, you can yourself. You want to show man, I love you, no worry. You already you crack, you understand. We let it number 3, right? Right, number 3. So number 4 and number 3, I say proper planning prevents a poor performance. That's under planning to save and multi-budgeted. If I will me, sure I said make it automated. Number 3, write it down. Plan where to save. Plan where to save. Plan where to save the money. So some of us have this box in the village in that you have to put it there. I don't recommend that for you anywhere. Don't just save the money in the savings account because bank will not give interest. They cannot even beat inflation. Even the what they give you, that's a fixed deposit. Don't do those shit. Don't buy shares. Leave those people. Go for treasury bill. So make sure that when the money gets to 100K, 200K, or top it on the mutual fund market or the money market, top it up. So don't just save more money in the bank and when you want to save it for investment. So plan ways to save the money. Saving accounts may not be the best place to do. I don't recommend. For me, I hardly have more than 1 million in my personal savings account. But once it's more than 1 million, it's tempting a lot because people come to beg. People always beg. People always have pressing need. And I always tell you, see, get used to, if you're a giver, know your limits. Tell anybody, if you're a giver, know your limits. Takers have no limit. So they don't have limits. So please, don't keep so much money in the bank account. Don't give more than 2 million, get 3 million, get 5 million because trials, temptation will come. In life, human beings always have needs. It's called Parkinson law. Your needs and wants increases as your income increases. So to prevent those things now, plan a way to save the money. As the money gets to 1 million, 200K, 100K, push it to, of course, a money market account. Then it start yielding some more money for you. And number 4, discipline yourself to do that. And number 4, discipline yourself to do that. Discipline yourself to do that. To do that. So, and the only best discipline for yourself, I always call it accountability partner. If you don't have an accountability partner and you're starting this saving culture, it's going to be difficult because most of us have the mind of every time you save money, you remove the eye of the money. Tomorrow, you remove the ear. Tomorrow, you remove the nose. You remove the mouth. You pinch your money. And you justify it by saying, is it not my money? I will put it back. It's better for me to borrow myself than to borrow from someone. They will insulting me. So you must, you have one of the things. Actually, why I did that thing I did, my wife is the best, my wife is more diligent with money than me. My wife has to question me almost all the time. That borrowing money from my wife is one of the difficult things to do. My brother, if you borrow money from her, you must pay her back because the truth of the matter is that before you borrow the money, she will give you a seat to sit down and you start explaining yourself. So it's something I don't like to do. And the funny thing is that if you borrow 50K from my wife, if you like give her 200K, you have to see pay her that 50K. So you must give her the money back. Like this is the money you gave to me. Baby girl, collect it. If not, if you like, I don't know. Now 50K I collect. I can't go man send you 300K. You're still telling me I'm still owing you. It's just commodity 50K from me. My wife said no. That one I borrow must be returned as the way it is. Maybe small thing, my brother. The all about the place for this life, maybe small thing. So sometimes, I don't like that thing because my wife is the only one that will say, stand there, I will stand. He start questioning me, baby, but what do you want to do with the money? I start explaining myself. And I don't like explaining myself. So sometimes I just better forget about it. Right? So explain myself. And I like, before now, she's very good with money. She's very diligent with money. I have to learn a lot from her because my wife has to write so many. She's so detailed. Sometimes I wonder why are you not tired of writing things? Now I begin to copy and learn from her. So the thing is this: you must get accountability partner. When I told her I want to save money to do projects, but there was a time she was on my head. You have not saved the money. Oh. I'm like, is it not my money? He said, no. That's that's not what we agreed. We agreed that you will send the money. So I didn't like it sometimes, but growing up with something like that is going to help me a lot. And sometimes I give something I don't tell my wife because if you tell her this thing now, the headache. When you say you're not going to do it, you say, in fact, the headache is too much. So I just make the headache not come. But if you know it, my brother, you can explain yourself. And that night, be just assured before you sleep 2 o'clock because he'll be hitting you. You say you're not going to do it. So I'm like, who sent me work? How did I find myself here? So get accountability partner. Tell accountability partner. Look at what you want it to work. Tell your accountability partner, if I'm putting money there, I'll give you the screenshot. If I'm going to take money to do anything, I will take permission from you. That's going to be difficult because you cannot take the money for the purpose which it wasn't saved for. Because when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is what? Inevitable. So pay yourself first is very important. Discipline yourself to do that. Tell them, I pay myself first. I pay myself first. Pay yourself first. You need to be strong to help other people. You have to help you from the point of strength, not from the point of weakness. So you must help yourself. You must before you help your world. And then don't have a Messiah complex. So I write it down, very important. Don't have a Messiah complex. Most of us have a Messiah complex. Don't have a Messiah complex. Want to help everybody. So you cannot help everybody. So the principle is that you cannot become Jehovah Shaddai, which is a great provider. You want to become Jehovah Shaddai, you shall die. You will not die in Jesus' name. So to pray for everybody. So you are not created to solve everybody's problem. Write it down boldly on your note. I am not created to solve everybody's problem. You are not. You are not going to solve everybody's problem, so you cannot do that. So just make sure that you pay yourself. And number 5, which is the last but not the least on this particular category of how to save, propose in your heart, plan what to save, how many percent, where to save the money, and discipline yourself to do it. Number 5, set structure in place for the saving. Set structure in place for the saving. Set structure in place for the saving. I recommend a standing order. I recommend a saving wallet. I recommend a debit, a direct debit instantly. I recommend the fact that the money enter account, do it first. If I write it on capital letter, do it first. I say set structure in place for the savings. Set structure in place. Now have a plan because why most of us don't save that you don't have a plan to what to save the money for. But have a plan that I must increase my investment before December this year. I must have 1 million, 2 million. Last year, I call my inner circle. I call the mastermind. I tell them, see, you cannot work with me and end this year, last year. You don't have at least 100K on an investment. It's very, very bad because I don't want to keep such a person around me because one weakness in the string affects the other rope in that string. So you know what happened? I started putting effort. See, you must pay. Money must work for you. Money work for you. And 95% of my mastermind did that and give the other one grace. Generally should not pass, and all of them did it. This is again, all of them must have 1 million naira working for you because so they started coming to you. Oh, mentor, since I was born. Money never worked for me before. It's the first time in my life. Bank is paying money. This one is paying money. I'm happy that any money from other source, I don't have to worry myself. So that is the thing. Sometimes the process may be difficult, may be challenging, but put structure in place. Then not structure. So I told you, a life that is not accountable is not worth living. You don't give accountability. You're not supposed to be alive. But I tell you, it's very important. A life that is not accountable is not worth living. You're accountable to yourself, to somebody. You must be accountable. You must document or you must track your income, you must track your investment. Track something. If you don't track it, you're not in control. A life that is not accountable is not worth living. And right that why you have to put structure is because money that is easily accessible by you can be easily spendable by you. So don't put it in such a way that you can easily see that push the money by you. So you can easily spend the money. It's accessible now. My Globus account, I don't have apps, I don't have ATM. So for me to go to get the money, I must go into bank. And nothing will make me leave my office most of the time to go to a bank. But I don't like to go to a bank premises. I better to call my account officer to come to me. I know this money must go to investment, so it's no two ways about it. If over the weekend, I started discussing with my wife how much I have on my investment account working for. She was like, you put my amount. I say yes now. So you're like, because our women sometimes are very wonderful people. When you have money, they start planning your money for you. My wife will start telling me, the one I work for, you're telling me this is what we are going to do. They are going to. Are you telling me how I'm going to spend my money? So, and if you do mistake, okay, now you do the mistake. But if you win, now all of us win. Yes or yes? Yeah. So this is very wonderful. So my brother, the thing is this: make sure the money is not easily accessible. Tell anyone, make sure the money is not easily accessible. So before you claim the money, let it be like this. Don't mind me. I love my wife in terms of saving because now she make me the thing, the way the thing. Sometimes you have quality people around you, you never appreciate them until when you begin to see people that are living like anyhow, no direction, no future. I told you, speed is useless without direction. Direction is useless without destination. Have direction. Tell not have direction. When you have direction, you'll not be easily distracted by people's problem, people unwillingness to save, people incompetence to be responsible for their life. Don't allow somebody rub the is incompetent on you. You are more than enough. Touch yourself, I am more than enough. So any increase, you can put a structure, any increase in salary, I will save that one. Any unexpected income, I will save that one. Any overtime payment, I will save that one. Any birthday, of course, extra cash, or any other source of money that I get, I must put it aside. I want to put a challenge to you. Just make sure you have 2 million naira investment. You have investor give you 10% or 5% in a month, 3% in a month. Having 2 million naira investment that give you 10% of course in a month, that's 200,000 naira every month. Yes or yes? Yes. Even if it's 5%, that's about 100K every month. Yes or yes? Yes. And this money is very, very sweet because it keeps coming. I like to see that kind of money in my life because you know why? It's the money that keep working for you because the investment is there. Other than I don't recommend Ponzi schemes. I don't recommend in cryptocurrency. I don't recommend forex. When you want to start investment, they are all businesses. I recommend, of course, treasury bills. I recommend bond, treasury bills, mutual fund, and other cooperative. I will come for a master class. We'll educate you more. So let me go to round up today's class because tomorrow, I have something very important. Why some people will never experience a drastic change in their life because they want. I put it here on my note. Most people desire change, better outcome, health, impact, to improve their circumstances. But they resist one thing that is guaranteed that success, which is personal transformation. So we have to talk about personal transformation because all this thing I'm saying, some people can say, I want to do it. But when it's not rooted in your personal transformation, when it's not rooted on your inner world, when it's not rooted on your personal desires, it's difficult to sustain the outcomes and results. But let's round up this class today. To be wealthy, individual must develop the culture of saving and it's non-negotiable. Write it down on your note. To be wealthy, every individual must develop a culture of saving to invest, and it's not negotiable. Not negotiable. We can't even talk about it. But you cannot even be in my mastermind without not thinking like me. It's not going to work. You must think like me and much more. You can't be thinking less now. I can't be putting a 3x3 mindset. 12x12 idea in a 3x3 mindset. It will not work. To be wealthy in life, individual must develop and cultivate a habit of saving. Individual must develop a saving culture to invest for money to work for them, and it's not negotiable. So to be wealthy, individual must develop the saving culture, and it's not negotiable. To be wealthy in life, individual must cultivate. They must develop a saving culture, and it's not negotiable. Cultivate and develop a saving culture, and it's not negotiable. Non-negotiable. So the last one we look at it is that where to invest the money. So begin to look at where to invest. I've already given us some example, but let's do more about it. Let's do some justice to this about saving. So where to invest your money? Where to invest your money? Where to invest your money? So where to invest your money? Number one, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. That's number one. I call it personal development. Personal development. Personal development. Buy books, attend classes, pay for courses, travel, go to seminars, go to workshops. At least read books. You cannot tell me wealth never exceeds personal development. What did I say? Wealth never exceeds personal development. It's not the investment that is the problem, it's the knowledge behind the investment. It's the knowledge, because if investment goes south, what happened? So you can bounce back. That makes you an entrepreneur. Even if you lose all you have, you can always. The difference between having $1 million and becoming a millionaire. You can have the money, someone can give you the money, you can inherit it, it can be a legacy, it can be any means, you can have the money. But becoming means that even though you have the skill set, the tool set, the mindset, so that even if you lost, you have the skill. So the personal development is the best way to invest. Any investment in yourself is never lost. It will pay you, is the best investment, because you have the skills already, you have the strategy already, you have the plan already. Even if they take everything from you, it's just a matter of time you can get it back, because you already have the mindset of a millionaire. So write it on your notes. If you know better, you will do better. If you know better, you will do. If you know better, you will do better. Why most of us are not doing better? Because you don't know better. That's the truth. Because if you know it, you would have not been where you are today now. If this is something, if you have regularly practiced it and it becomes a unconscious competent, that you're not conscious about, you're unconscious competent, you will not even have a problem. The worst thing is that people should be unconscious incompetent. If you don't know that you don't know, that's the best place to be. I mean, that's the worst place to be. Unconscious competence is very, very important. That means you know that you don't know. You know that you don't know. That's why you can start again. So conscious competence is also good, but unconscious competence is better. Now you can do it automatically. It becomes your habit. It's a habit. So invest in yourself. Now, invest in yourself has to do with capacity building, financial books reading. Number one, capacity building materials. Capacity building materials. Buy capacity building materials. Buy financial books. Buy financial books. Attend financial classes. Get a financial mentor. Get the financial books. Observe. In fact, beyond the books, find someone that already practice what you are doing. Observe. Observe. Observing will make the training more better because we are social creatures. We learn faster by observation. No, we are social creatures. We learn better faster by observation. So where do you start from? Personal development, get personal development material, capacity building book, financial books, investment books, books on wealth. What you know determines how far you can go. Write it down your note. What you know determines how far you can go. What you know determines how far you can go in life. What you know determines how far you can go in life. You are too busy to buy these books and read them. You end up like some of our parents who actually work all their heart, all their life and eat with 10 fingers in their mouth. What you know determines how far you can go. You're not supposed to eat with 10 fingers in your mouth. Because if you eat 20 fingers in your mouth, you're also eating your 10%, which is your errand boy. That money will work for you tomorrow. You eat it. If you eat it, be rest assured, you become the errand boy tomorrow. There's a major reason I repeated yesterday that is a major reason why a 70-year-old man will be a security man at 1,000 for a 43-year-old boy, just because of a 3-year-old man, just because he ate his future when he was young, and his children are asking him, Daddy, when men were men, where were you? And he cannot answer. That's the worst place to be. I don't want anybody to get to 50 years without money not working for you, because old age and poverty will be your friend. Poverty can disgrace a man. You cannot, you see the things you cannot buy, you cannot buy. And because you never plan for this life. So imagine that you are planned, like me, I already told myself, I'm planning to increase my investment to the point that I'll be getting 3 million every day. So this is going to be a 10 years plan for me. It's already taking action already. So in the next 10 years, 3 million now will be entering my account every day. Every day. This is not by prayer, by fasting. You must plan. Plan. Take action. Because the world will pay you. Not for the knowledge you acquire, not for the information you receive, not for the training, but the things you do, the information you act on. When you act on it, become wisdom. Wisdom. Acting information is package information tailored to solve a problem. So you package information, so it's knowledge. So once you have knowledge, you apply it. The knowledge you apply with the one that the world will pay you. Apply these things. Start from somewhere. Start from somewhere. You want to make it work, find somebody that is doing what you are doing. Go to the person, please, I want you to be a personal mentor, my accountable mentor on investment. Every month I will let you know. So I will say to them, please, I've been saying this. If you know your husband, if you know your wife is the one that doesn't want to see you have money, please don't tell him. Oh, if your husband know that you have money, they will finish it. Don't tell him. If your wife know that you have money, you finish it. Don't tell her. If you know your pastor, if you have money, tell your pastor. Next Sunday, go tell you, say, I see the Lord revealed to me that somebody here will sow into my life. Don't tell your pastor. Me, I'm telling you now. And so your pastor doesn't, it's not like that. You can tell your pastor. You find a mentor, somebody that wants you to do better than him. Tell him, find a mentor. Someone that wants you to do better in life, in finance, in family, in everywhere, better than him. Someone that have your best interest. Tell him. And you know, some of you know. Just want how you know. Small. Tell us you get 10K. You will see them will advise you. He said, if you will go chop the money, run away. Then run. Every time now consumption, spending habit is very, very bad. Think of this time of your life. Tinubu government, you're supposed to have 1 million working for you, 2 million, 3 million, 10 million, 15 million working for you. That money should be in investment portfolio. The money from the investment is to buy luxury. Tell luxury. You know, give up poor. You know, give up poor again. Poverty will be very far from your family. Very, very far. But if you do what they call work chop, work chop. You walk, you chop. The day you stop working, you stop chopping. My brother, you are like, you are like the lizard that doesn't want to build a system of preservation. He hunts for all the things, and then at the end of the day, and he's tired, and the rice is dim. He cannot longer. No one. The Bible says, go to the ant, learn and be wise. Go to the ant, learn and be wise. He said, he saved the summer for the winter. He saved water for the winter, for the summer. You know why? Lion doesn't save. Lion will just be hungry. And you see Antonio, the guys will run. Tell me, say, most of you, as students, I need to pay students. I need money on the power. And my wife just gave me to hospital. You catch him, wham! He chop the Antonio. Once the Antonio is finished, the guy will sleep, forget saying get problems tomorrow. And every time he wants, at some point, he will no longer have to get, he will die and And to save. They're not safe. So you will eat when rain fall, you go close everywhere, you go chop till the next rainy season, dry season come out again. So that is why you see, you can never stop saving. So number one to save is saving yourself. They're not saving yourself. I mean investing. They're not investing yourself. Number two thing you need to invest, I will give you three because of my class. Maybe another day I will give you the other ones. Number two, you have to invest in your giftings. Invest in your giftings, talents, potentials. Invest in your giftings, talents, potentials, skills, competence, name it. Find something, be skillful at something, invest. Invest in your skills, invest in your talents, invest in whatever you do, become best at it. Invest in your giftings, invest in your talents, invest in your potentials. Be the product that people can buy. etc. Full stop. Be the product that people can buy. Invest. Become the best version of yourself. Become the ultimate version. Become the stronger version of yourself. Become a powerful version of yourself. Invest in your giftings. Invest in your talent. Invest in your strategy, in your business. Invest. You put money there. That is where to put your money. Put your money there for 3 months. I said before I get to 50 years, I will be hosting my classmates now. Most of them, I don't talk to my classmates, my classmates. I don't talk to them. Most of them, not that one read book. But that time you eat. There's a book we read, The Richest Man in Babylon. The guy was feeding his friends till they can eat till tomorrow. The money will be finished. Because the money I give it, the source they give the money is investment. So now it's not the time to throw money around. Now it's the time to accumulate and make sure the money works. It's the time to accumulate and preserve. So now accumulate and preserve. And multiply. So now multiply. Do these 3 things now. This is not the time to transfer. You know how you transfer yet. You must build system and structure before you transfer. If you want to be sustainable, the ethics behind the character, behind the content of your character must be different. So invest in your giftings, your talents, your potentials. Full stop. Be the product that people can buy. Be the product that people can buy. So thank you so much. The last one, but not the least. Invest in the knowledge of treasury bills. Invest in the knowledge of treasury bills, bond, mutual fund, real estate, cooperative. Invest. Invest in the knowledge. Number 3. Invest in the knowledge of investment. In the knowledge of investment. Knowledge of investment. Invest. Read every books about investment. Get to meet investment mentors. Sit down with coaches. Invest in knowledge of investment. Treasury bills, bond, mutual fund, money market, namely real estate. Invest. Buy the book. Sit down and read. Because the knowledge behind the action is more important than the action itself. The thought behind the action is more important than itself. The definition behind the action is more important than the action itself. So that's where to put your money. Don't stay in the realm of indecision. Don't stay. Do you know why decision is easy? If I write it down on your notes, don't stay in the realm of indecision. Never you stay in the realm of indecision. Do you know why decision is easy? Decision in life is easy when you know where you are going to. You know, when you know where you are going to, decision is easy. You just put up the target, put up who you need to become, put up, and when you do all these things now, you have direction. Tell no direction. When you know where you are going to, decision is okay. I'm not going to Lagos. If you want to stop me at Tigos, I'll tell you, so you know I'm going to Lagos because I know where I'm going to. Knowing where I'm going to, don't stay in the realm of indecision. So sit down and decide. Okay, this is how much I'm paying myself. Now, even if somebody is dying, I have a direction now. Tell no direction. 10% goes here, 10% goes there. Even though you are dying, I can be talking and be laughing at you. You know why? I already know the truth, and the truth shall set me free. That nobody celebrates failure. No matter how big failure is, nobody celebrates failure. Yes or yes? So you want me to fail? So you want me, since my father did not leave 50 billion naira for me, so I should not leave my children? I don't understand. I want my children to start from scratch. Don't I like the people's parents that their parents did not just leave them well. He give them knowledge, ethics. He taught them wealth. So when they grow up, like they don't struggle, like they don't have to fight for your struggle. You know how much you have struggled. You know what your past. You know kind of insult we don't receive. No, but let me smart, I don't mind making part that kind of nonsense like what I lived before. They must come and enjoy. They must enjoy. Tell them enjoy. They don't do bad thing to born in a wealthy man's family. They don't commit sin. So if you don't want to take personal commitment for your personal growth, that's your choice. But I don't want my family to ever struggle again. I don't want it. My generation should never struggle again. But the fact that I'm born in this life, that is the property in their generation. That ability to end. If I'm not even in the Akwa Ibom State, that is easy. Apart from in Akwa Ibom State, none of you will fall again. Wealth will follow you, whether you like it or not. Yes or yes? The mistake is say, I born. Come be Akwa Ibomite. You're done. Yeah, I'm not gonna allow you rest. You must read. You must study. I must owe you. Very soon I'll go back and I must go. Very soon I'll go to you. I will tell your rapper, either you move or I move you. You want to work for me to die. I will very soon I will come back. Everybody don't come. Yeah, good. But these are the blame with you. You want us to come, the next generation to still depend on the Western world. Through a mental, you don't build a economy by natural resources, you build a economy by mental resources. We must change the pattern of thinking. Things will start working together. But once you change that place, if it's not working together, you need money. Place will buy oil well. You just call 5 people, 10 people, say, come, bring 50 billion, let's buy oil well. We'll buy Telugu, buy company, buy banks. That's where we are going to. So for that vision to happen, we must start to do what they call wealth education, financial literacy. If not, you don't prepare people for you don't build a future for a child. You build a child for the future. What did I say? Thank you so much. I really wish I have the luxury of time. I'll meet you tomorrow. 10 or tomorrow. So the best we can take to the online community. I really wish I have the luxury of time, but that's how it is. So I want to appreciate each and every one of you for creating your time to be part of the Millionaire School. And I want to say that don't get involved in a business without a mentor. My philosophy is that mentorship is the legal shortcut to success. And he that stands on the shade of mentors will see far. See you tomorrow. See you at the top. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful season. Shalom. Bye-bye for now. So for the rest of us,